What's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading, hanging out with the Bossy Beeves. And while she's just chilling, I'm going to dive right into a message from the Masculine Collective. Okay, let's see where the masculines are at. Universe, please provide clarity to those who will find this reading. What is the current energy of the Divine Masculine Collective for those watching? Okay, so we do have storm and unexpected. Okay, so tower moments, maybe chaotic moments happening right now. And I do see confusion and illusions, which is something that you may not see. This is somewhat of an internal storm or unexpected things happening for this person, but I feel like they're good at creating illusions on the outside that everything is going fine. You may sense that this is something that your masculine is doing. We also have forming structure and solid foundation, okay? And so I feel like something has to fall down in order for something to rebuild itself, okay? So a lot of your masculines could be going through an internal storm. Let's find out. Let's get clarity on what this storm is all about. Because the main message here that I'm getting... Okay, these are way too many cards to work with. Let's set the intention for the deck first, guys, because what I'm getting here is something's falling apart, okay? Something's falling apart. You, as their counterpart, as the feminine energy, may be able to sense this energetically. Like, I feel like what's happening for your masculines is a tower moment that's occurring. So I see somebody who's creating confusion and illusions, meaning they want other people to think that everything is fine on the outside. They're doing well, but behind closed doors, there's unexpected tower moments here that's happening. And I feel like a lot of you feel like some kind of karmic ending or the wheel is about to turn for your divine masculines, okay? A lot of big shifts I too feel happening with the divine masculines. But what I also get to is, like, if you're their feminine counterpart, then I see you sitting back just kind of slowly observing, because energetically you can feel something big about to shift or about to occur as well. And because oftentimes twin flames will mirror each other, a lot of big shifts could be happening for you also, okay? So for the divine feminines here, I feel like a lot of tower moments could be happening for you, forming structure, solid foundations, but not necessarily in the area of relationships, okay? For many of you, I feel like you could be relocating, you could be moving, you could be rethinking your career path, what your passions are. But anyways, let me get some clarity from the deck on what kind of tower moments are happening for your masculine, okay? What kind of tower moments are happening? Let's get some clarity around that, because I feel like, again, there's a lot of confusion and illusions. And like the rose-colored glasses as well, Neptune energy, it can represent, like, in the form of like miscommunication or confusion, or just not all is as it seems. Like, there are things happening behind closed doors that, again, you as their counterpart can sense. So this could be things being revealed. Like, for example, things are starting to slip through the cracks, okay? So if a lot of your masculines are trying to make things seem like everything is fine on paper, I feel like things are starting to slip through the cracks, or things are starting to be revealed, which is why the storm and unexpected moments are happening, okay? So again, let's get some clarity. Sorry guys, let's go ahead and get some clarity. What kind of storm moments, what kind of unexpected moments are happening for the masculine collective? Okay, so these are a lot to work with, guys. So what I'm going to do is take what's at the very top, what's at the bottom, and then I'm going to take what's right in the middle here. So this is a masculine who could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, okay? They could just have these energies in their chart. But what I'm also hearing is, like, it's an amplified message for those of you who can feel this happening, and then you hear the sign, and it's just a confirmation here that's coming through. But if they are an earth sign divine masculine, this is really important to them. And I feel like this tower moment here has a lot to do with stability, okay? And what I mean by that is someone's finances or their stability is being affected, and these are maybe around the illusions that they're trying to create, okay? And what I'm getting is like overspending. They could be like they could be wanting to be that King of Pentacles, but they're in this Knight of Pentacles energy where they're constantly having to chase in order to put up some kind of image or some kind of illusion. Okay, but I feel like their foundation is suffering in a sense. Okay, we have facade and we have beliefs. Okay, this is a masculine too who feels like I don't know who I am anymore, or I don't even know what it is I'm doing. I don't even know what it is I'm doing with my life. This could be somebody who's working hard over the summer and they're waiting for the winter to come so that they can get some kind of break, or they can kick their feet up. But I get a divine masculine who may be tired right now. Okay, and a lot of you might be feeling that energetically also. But towers are falling. Okay, somebody feels uncomfortable in their skin, so they could be looking around them. I feel like the company that they're keeping, it could be the job that they're at. You know, is it bringing them stability? Is it bringing them happiness? This could be somebody who watches you, and the mirror energy is that you, and, you know, vice versa. You could be their earth sign who embodies forming structure and solid foundation. Because with twin flames, it'll always be the opposite. Like, divine feminines, you will always have qualities that your divine masculine craves, and vice versa. Like, the divine masculine has qualities within them that you crave, or like you see within you, or you want to master in a sense. And same with the divine masculines. And I feel like what the masculine energy is saying to me at this time is they don't know why it is they're drawn to watching you, or why it is you're such an important part of their life and the way that it's going, but it's like you're their muse in a sense. Whatever it is you have going on, they either want to do that, they want to mimic it, they want to copy it in some way, because it's weird to say, but it's like you're this kind of light that they can't help but follow. And I feel like vice versa with the feminine energy, you feel like your divine masculine is something that you're constantly looking over energetically, or you're constantly watching over energetically. I do feel for many of you, you find yourself trying to wish them well. Like, whatever's going on with them, you wish them well at this time, because I feel like you can feel the tremors, or you can feel the tremble that something big is going on with them behind the scenes. Okay, now that I said behind the scenes, okay, so we do have cycles here closing out. They're trying to leave a toxic situation behind. I feel like that's what it is. Like, on the outside, it might seem like they're happy and they're having a good time, but behind closed doors, people don't realize that they're bound to some kind of toxic pattern or situation. They could be spending time with people who don't have their best interests at heart, and that's why for earth signs, stability is important, right? And a lot of the times when stability is important for earth signs, this could be a divine masculine energy here who stability is important to them, work ethic, but they're caught up in the wrong crowd who doesn't value those things. Okay, so they're constantly feeling like they're always living paycheck to paycheck. Even though they make a lot of money, they may work hard, play hard kind of thing, right? So it's like they may work hard and make a lot of money, but just as much as they make a lot of money, they do things to spend a lot of money at the same time. So I feel like this is the big illusion here, which is why you have your masculine constantly in this heavy energy of not feeling good in their own skin. Okay, this is somebody who goes out for a night on the town and then wakes up the next day and they're like, what the fuck did I just do? Okay, they could be feeling like regret the next day. It's like, you know, when you make bad decisions, and see, we even have decisions here coming up. You know, when you make bad decisions and it's like in the moment it feels really good because you may be under the influence, you could be drinking, you could be around other people who may be pushing you to do those things as well. So because you're in that moment of having a good time doing your thing, you could be tempted to just spend more, or be more carefree, or be in that moment of just like wanting to take care of others and feeling like you got it. But then the next day when you wake up and you think about what you did, you're just like, fuck, like, why did I do those things? I feel like that is what's happening to a lot of your divine masculines. And then vice versa, they could see you living like this very simple, humble, quiet life, and it's like they crave that. They crave that stability. Okay, so that's why I'm saying you could be the earth sign who embodies this stability, or you could have a divine masculine here who's trying to gain control of their life, or trying to master that inner desire within them that craves structure, okay, solid foundation, being able to see your money, being able to invest it, being able to do for others, but others who deserve it, not others who just want to take from you, right? So a lot of your masculines are closing out cycles because they have a lot of decisions to make around their environment, their surroundings, the company they keep, the people that they're around. Because I feel like time and time again, they want to change so bad because like this is the next morning when they wake up, okay? These are all the epiphanies that they have. Like this is what the storm and unexpected is all about. It's the constant karmic lessons that keep occurring, okay? I feel like I see somebody kicking themselves in the ass because they're like, how many times am I gonna have to learn this lesson? Because it keeps appearing just in a different environment, in a different space, in a different city, but the same karmic people keep circling around this divine masculine energy, and I feel like they've maybe watched you overcome this, okay, and they wonder how it is you have the strength to do it. Okay, I feel like the divine feminines are really representing the strength card, but you have a divine masculine here who really wants a change because they want to break free from these chains. I'm getting a song synchronicity here. I don't, who sings it? Goodness. Gosh, I don't know who sings it, but I just want to run to you and break off the chains and throw them away. I just want to be so much and shake off the dust that's turned me to rust. Sooner than later, I'll need a savior. It's Savior by Lights. That's it. Lights. Check out that song, guys, or play it, or if, maybe like the melody or the beat or the tune, or if you're not into that, then just check out the lyrics, because that's what I feel like is happening with this person. The cycle that wants to close out is like they want to break away from whatever lifestyle this is, and you might be that muse, right? Apology and forgiveness, I feel like, is a big thing on the journey right now, because I feel like for the feminine energy, you're forgiving yourself, and I feel like this masculine energy just for like the animosity and the resentment felt. Like I feel like many of you are understanding that this is all about cycles. It's all about lessons. It's all about you showing up as the best version of yourselves. And, sometimes that's just the way it goes on this whole journey with, twin flames, counterparts, intense connections here. It's that, as much as this love feels good, it hurts just as bad. But, the end game or the lessons that you learn or the growth that you experience, it's really unmatched to anybody else in your life who is helping you grow at such a rapid pace. Okay, I feel like that's what the whole twin flame thing is all about. It's like, yeah, you might have other people in your life who may teach you and you may learn with them and love them and grow with them and your friends, and yes, you might experience betrayals, but when it's your twin flame, it's like you experience the worst betrayal, like the worst sadness, the worst heartbreak, but coming out of that, I feel like many of you end up like seeing what you're made of. You see how emotionally resilient you can be. You end up developing a lot of spiritual gifts from hitting rock bottom and rising from the ashes, okay? Because a lot of those hitting rock bottom on your journey, a lot of people like talk about Kundalini awakening and things like that. It's like hitting rock bottom and feeling like I have to get through this. Like I can move through this. I feel is where all of the magic happens. Okay, you see the darkness of the world, and then you kind of pierce through that. And so, this is something too that a lot of your masculines are, like they can't get enough of. That's why many of you will find like, why can't I just get this person out of my life? It's because your soul is addicted to the lessons and the growth and the, impeccable strength that you end up showing when you go through the drama and the trauma with your counterpart, okay? And many of us tend to forget that we made this pact with them ahead of time. So it's easy to forget that and let resentment sink in. But when we remember that, it's really important to harbor forgiveness on the journey and just kind of, slap yourself and say, okay, snap myself out of it. It's time to stop harboring resentment and anger and hate towards my counterpart. If I do that, then I'm blocking myself off from valuable soul growth, okay? So many of you, I feel like if you're in the feminine energy, a lot of you are getting your strength back. I feel like any kind of karmic attacks that have been thrown your way, a lot of you are just like, bring it. Like, is that all you have? Okay, yeah, it may knock you down, but I feel like time and time again, a lot of you just get back up. And how you do that is by, um, like, yes, protecting your energy, blah, blah, blah. But how do we do that, right? And how we protect our energy is the strength card. It's moving through things, not by force, but by gentle, applying gentle force, allowing things to flow, moving through the heartbreak and the heartache and the betrayal day by day, not covering it up, not running from it, just taking it like a punch to the stomach or a kick to the nuts, a kick to the crotch. And just moving through that day by day, that's where a lot of the transformation occurs. And to be honest, like, that really does answer the question of many of you being like, why can't I stop thinking about this person, or why can't I forget them? It's because your soul knows what it's here to do, and your soul is attracted to their soul because it knows that it's like, hey, this is what I came to earth for, this is what I signed up for, bring those lessons to me because I'm gonna kick ass. Okay, so I feel like I'm rambling in this reading, but I'm going to wrap it up here with a message from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. And I want to draw a card on what it is you both need to remember about this connection with one another. Okay, because I do feel like with cycles closing out and cycles completing, and your masculines having certain realizations by taking off the mask, once these cycles complete, then you guys end up getting ready for another round of reconnection, communication, the honeymoon phase, like, the sexual energy coming back and not being able to get enough of one another, and you know how it goes. So I feel like that is what's coming up for many of you who will find this reading, so get prepared. But let's go ahead and just get some confirmation on exactly what it is that's coming up for the both of you, okay? What do you need to remember? What's coming up on the journey between masculine and feminine? Okay, so we have romantic feelings. Okay, so it is returning. Again, buckle up, get ready, because as soon as your masculines make the decision to close off a cycle, what ends up happening is, like, they crave reconnection, communication. A lot is revealed in that communication and that intimacy as well. And then what ends up happening is, like, it gives you guys a boost to go out there and do something kind of crazy, or what happens is, like, you guys end up connecting and it gives you so much fuel and sexual passion and romantic feelings that you go off and, like, you end up shifting your world in really big ways. Okay, your masculine energy will often give you so much creative feelings, and vice versa. For the masculines from the feminines, they end up getting, like, that ambition, that drive to go out and, like, physically do things, make shit happen instantly. Okay, so get ready for stuff like that happening, guys. The romantic feelings, like that sexual urge, the euphoric urge to just connect with one another, crazy dreams returning. Again, yeah, get ready for all of that, okay? And you're getting ready to remember this feeling again, because I feel like it's been kind of fizzled out for many of you, but it's because your masculines had to break these cycles on their own. And now that they have, you will find, like, the lines of communication and telepathy, everything kind of just comes naturally, returning back to the connection again, okay? So that's what I have for you guys for this one. Maggie dipped on us. I guess that's my cue to go too. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Bye, guys.